being unfair. I gave you a year and 4 months. How much time should a person have given you? In a year and 4 months, you didn't give my child one penny. A year.
I already see where this gonna go. I already see where this gonna go. We gonna end with joint custody.
Hey, Sean, thank you so much for asking that question for your cousin. And I want to give you my answer on that. I couldn't give you my answer on it at that time because I knew I was doing this docu-series. But here you go. Timing is everything. A couple of things I will say is, one, make sure that you are emotionally unattached. Make sure that you're healed from any hurt, pain, or whatsoever you that you have, because this is not personal. This is business. And you don't need to mix the two together. You don't want to sound like a bitter baby mama. You want to really focus in on getting your child the most you can get them so they can have what it is that they need to survive daily. Secondly, a lot of states have a cap on how many children a man can pay child support for. One state I do know is 10 kids. After 10 kids, you cannot get any child support for them. Different states, check with your state and see what the laws is, because it does go down each child that's placed on child support. So the first child can get 18%. The second child can get 25% and things of that nature. So you want to be the first one to put him on child support, especially if you know he got multiple baby mamas. Like, I know that I knew in my situation, he had another child right after my daughter, which was 6 months, as well as the child he had before. And she had 2 kids and I only had 1. So it was going to be up to me. I had to hurry up because I didn't know what their relationship was going to be like. They was always on, off, on. So I knew she would get more because she had 2 kids and I only had 1 by him. So I went first. I made sure I hurried up. I put him on child support after a year and 4 months. I stayed nosy. I stayed making sure they was together. I wanted everything to be good between them because I didn't want her to leave him and then she go and put him on child support first. So that plays a major part in it. The next thing I'll say when it comes to timing is it's only fair that you give that person a chance to show you what they can do. I gave him a year and 4 months. It was a year and 3 months when I gave him the DNA test for his mom. Because see, he didn't want a DNA test, but his mama did. Get your life. But anyway, I gave him the DNA test on December the 27th. That took a lot out of me. I would have to say I felt, oh my God, I never felt so disrespected. Like, you really asked me for a DNA test on a child that we planned together? Like, we literally sat there and said, we gonna have sex and I'm gonna hold my legs up and I'm gonna get pregnant, and you gonna turn around and ask me for a DNA test? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say that really took me. I was so emotional that day. I was so hurt, but it had to be done. After the DNA test, I gave him another opportunity to assist me. I asked him for, a week of daycare. I told him exactly how much it was. He told me he was going to call me when he got off work. I ain't never get a call. So I tried again, and I felt in my heart at this time it's only fair that I do what I have to do. And I went and filed the paperwork on January the 19th. So timing is everything, and those are 3 things you really should think about when it comes to choosing the right time. Timing will set the tone. Understand that if you all just did a big old argument or something, do not go down there and put that person on child support, because they're going to feel like you're retaliating against them or that you're just moving out of anger. Do not do that. Give it some time. Heal first. I know it may be hard, but you got to heal first so you can think with your head and not your heart.
I have 3 children, right? So if I have 3 children and I make, let's just say the most if I do make $20 an hour,
Mm-hmm.
nah, we ain't gonna say. Let's just say if I make $17 an hour, like you said.
Mm-hmm. You
That's
don't
what I
have
ain't
3
gonna do.
children. But keep going.
Yes, I do.
You don't have 3
Yes,
children.
I do. I'm on child support for 2 of them already, which you knew already.
No, you ain't on
Because
child
direct
support for
medical.
them 2 children. Because the court already researched that.
You'll see. You'll see.
Okay, well, you'll have to
Okay.
have a court order before my date. So it'll have to be before January the 19th. So I'm cool with that.
I've been on child support for my first daughter since she was like 1 year
You
old.
can't be
They
on
just
child
took.
support when you was just living with the girl. And I remember
They
because I
just.
have your credit report and I have your IRS stuff right here. And I got a full credit report showing that was removed off your credit because y'all reversed the charges. A court, the judge over that case, he said that you all kept going backwards and forward and y'all kept being in and out of a relationship. So the whole case was null and void. That's what the judge of that case said. Keep going. I want to let you know I did record this conversation too.
No, I'm talking to him. I'm gonna keep talking to you.
Oh.
Whew. So the day has finally arrived, and today is January the 19th, 2017. I've officially been a Las Vegas resident for 6 months. And today I'm actually headed to file the paperwork. And I'm nervous because, you know, I don't know why I'm nervous. But it's just like I feel like this shouldn't be my story. But then that's when you realize that the world is such on an even playing field. You know, you can be highly educated or badly educated. Life will still happen. You know, you could be the nicest person in the world, or you can sometimes be the meanest person in the world. But life still happens. And see, as an educator, one thing I know is life is different from school. In school, we teach the lesson first, and then we give the test. But life gives the test so you can learn the lesson. And I had to learn that this is my new life. I have to accept it. I had to grow into it. And I had to evolve with it, which means it demanded a different version of me. I was broken, and I did the work to heal. And now I'm complete. I'm happier than ever. And I just put my pieces back together differently. That's why no one says they recognize me. Yeah. So I'm headed there now. I've already made the reservation to have him served at his job. I've provided them with the address. And when I get finished filing the paper, I have to take a copy of everything, and I have to FedEx it overnight, or UPS it or whatever. And it costs $50 to have him served at his job. So what I did was I researched the address. I found what county he was in, the job was located in, and I actually contacted the county. I called their sheriff's department. I spoke with the person over that department for out of state serves, and I got the information. So after I pay this money to file this paperwork, that's my next step. And I'm doing this for my daughter. And it's not just doing it for my daughter, but I didn't make that child by myself. And I'm not going to rape. I don't have to raise by myself, but I feel like he should be equally responsible as possible, which ain't possible. Because you can't buy time and you can't buy, like, regardless if you get child support or not, let me just be honest, money don't make memories. It can help, but it doesn't make memories. A check can't help a kid learn how to ride a bike. You know, some coins can't teach a kid, you know, how to rollerblade. And those moments and those memories when you there is what is the connection. See, DNA don't make you a father. By no means necessary. All I'm going to say is just get what part of it you can. And you have to put your faith in God that he will make sure he'll supply some role models in between time. And if you be submissive to him, to God, and you stand strong in your faith, he will send you somebody that would love not only you, but your child the way God loved the church. My name is Asandra Johnson, and I am a baby mom.
Let's go ahead and see we go shop. We'll put back with y'all soon.
Once again, I'm Lady Lyric, and this is the timing portion of my docu-series, How to Serve a Chipmunk with Child Support. And catch me on the next series where we're going to talk about the difference between DHR and family court.